Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lokman Hakim bin Khairul Anwar. My metric number is B0717107005. My supervisor is Dr. Abdul Muni Hidayat Shah Lubis. Today I would like to present my final year project, which is the title is Design and Analysis of the Underwater Pico Hydro Turbine using SolidWorks Flow Simulation. Okay, we go through to the background of the project. Hydroelectricity is a method of electricity generation which use water as a working fluid in energy generation. Majority, turbine converts kinetic energy into mechanical energy. Then mechanical energy is used by the generator to produce electrical energy. Figures below shows the energy conversion of Pico hydro turbine. Pico hydro turbine will produce the output power up to 5 kilowatt or less. First, which is the potential energy, to the kinetic energy, to the mechanical energy, and the last one to the electrical energy. Okay, the problem statement. First one is small and isolated neighborhood are often without electrical power even in nation with extensive electrical grid. The second one is to upgrade the people life in a poor country and rural area where it is difficult for government to erect the grid of power line. The third one is to reduce the cost and maintain environment impact. Okay, the objective of my project. The first one is to determine the parameter and specification to be used for the hydro system. The second one is to design a axial Pico hydro turbine by using SolidWorks software. The third one is to analysis the performance of the proposed axial Pico hydro turbine. Okay, the scope of the study. Measure the river flow rate of the Uluyams River by using a manual method. For my project, I choose Uluyams River, which is located at Selangor, to measure the river flow rate of to measure the river flow rate. The second one is study the important parameter in designing a water turbine. The third one is construct the design of the turbine using SolidWorks 2018 software. The fourth one, which is carry out the analysis of the fluid flow using flow simulation in SolidWorks 2018 software. Okay, this is for my literature review. There are a few factors that influencing the Pico hydro turbine that we have to consider, which is the first one is the Blake number. Okay, according to the Benzich at 2019, distance between the blade make a fluid flow freely and hit another part of the turbine per second. Okay, the second one is material selection, which is being plastic. Usually, we use a plastic um, being the lightest weight and a higher stress value compared to aluminum, steel, and alloy. Okay, this is my flow chart of the project, which is in research methodology. The first one, we start with problem definition, as I explained before. The second one is literature study. The third one is parameter and criteria that we have to be considered. Then we go through to the river flow data. We take the river flow data, such as we take the flow rate, we take the velocity of the river. Okay, and then after we got the parameter, we got the river flow data, we do the geometry modeling, which is by using a SolidWorks 2018 software. And then after settle down all the geometry modeling, we go through to the run flow simulation, which is flow simulation in SolidWorks software also. And then after we got all the data or the result of the after we run the flow simulation, we analysis of the result and then stop. If there is some problem when we run the flow simulation, we have to look back to the parameter and criteria. Okay, for the parameter and criteria, there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the parameter and criteria. The first one is the flow rate of the water. The second one is the power of the turbine. The third one is torque of the turbine. And the last one, which is the work done by the impeller. Okay, for the river flow data. Manual method is used to take the measurement for the river flow rate at Uluyams River by using a rope, tape measurement, stopwatch, and paper. The basic method calculation of the velocity, which is the length in meter, is divided by the time second. So When the average velocity is obtained, then proceed to find flow rate of the water by using the equation of the flow rate Q equal to V dot A, which is we have a rope, and then we measured the velocity by put the paper, and then we take a stopwatch to take the time taken from the first point to the end point of the rope, and then we got the velocity, and then just go to the equation of the flow rate, which is Q equal to V dot A. Okay, for the flowchart of modeling and simulation, the first one, after we settle the geometry modeling, we go to the flow parameter, and then we go through to the boundary condition, and then we do a meshing, and then we do a run flow simulation, and then analysis of the result. Okay, for the geometry modeling, in the design of the model is designed completely by using SolidWorks software 2018. The first step is sketching the Pico hydro turbine is the initial step of the geometry modeling. And then we continue to construct a Pico hydro turbine using SolidWorks 2018. All the part of the axial Pico hydro turbine are done stage by stage from the first step, which is a sketch, until the last step of geometry assemble. For an example, for the turbine, we develop into a 3D structure for the shaft and going to do a extrude process. Okay, for the measurement of the Pico hydro turbine, which is we can see that the table that show all the parts and the length of the turbine, which is we can see from the length of the blade until the thickness of the propeller as stated. Okay, there are very few measurements in this Pico hydro turbine construction, which is 300 mm for the length of the blade is chosen because the design has been analyzed based on the equation of the power P equal to tau dot omega. From that equation, T equal to F dot R. The R represents the length of the blade. The value of the force that hits the blade is directly proportional to the length of the blade. Okay, first we defining a flow parameter, which is standard unit is our analyzation must be defined in a wizard. The second one is boundary condition. We construct a fluid box for the movement of the fluid. The third one is the main purpose of the goal is define that are the key design of the objective for this flow simulation. For an example that we want the result for the force, torque, shear stress, and pressure. So the last one is meshing, which is the volume is meshed into a grid for the simulation to begin. The default will automatically mesh setting work very well for the most flow simulation difficulties and properly define it. Okay, for the result and discussion. In this chapter, we'll discuss about the result of flow simulation with a few parameters such as the velocity, pressure, torque produced by the turbine. These were analyzed for the feature comparison with the theoretical value to compare it with the correct data. Okay, for the result of SolidWorks. Okay, as we can see that the result of the Pico hydro turbine that has been developed into a 3D by using a SolidWorks 2018 software. Okay, this one is a front view. And then we can see that the blade angle for my Pico hydro turbine. Okay, for the shaft design. The design of the shaft is built up when I finish a final design of Pico hydro turbine. The size of the shaft must be fit with the center of the turbine. Okay, for the flow rate. In order to get the flow rate of the turbine, the velocity of Uliam's river flow is taken twice at different date. This is because to obtain the accurate reading for the velocity of the Uliam river, then the flow rate is calculated using the equation of the flow rate. So as we can see that on 25 January 2020, the data has been taken at Uliam's river for the first time. And then for the second time, also was taken 3 times to get the accurate reading for the velocity of the water. Okay, this one for the calculation. For the calculation, as we can see that the average velocity of the water 1.46 meter per second. And then the area of the flow channel, which is 2.1 10 power of -3 meter cube. And then we go insert to the equation of the flow rate, which is Q equal to V dot A. And then we got the flow rate, which is 3.066 times 10 power of negative 3 meter cube per second for the flow rate. Okay, for the power of the turbine, the power is the rate of production energy and it measured in watt or kilowatt. Put or turbine is calculated on the parameter of hydro turbine such as the flow rate of the river flow, radius, density of water and angle of turbine. So that one is the equation for the power of the turbine. So we put all the information such as the density, the flow rate that we got before, the omega, the radius of the turbine. We put on the equation and then we got the power of the turbine, which is 2.21 kilowatt. In case of the Pico hydro turbine, 2 kilowatt of the output power may be sufficient to meet the electrical energy needs. Okay, for the torque of the turbine, the equation is stated that P equals to tau dot omega. 2.21 is equal to tau dot 1.8, so we got the torque, which is 1.23 Newton meter. Okay, we go through to the work done by the impeller. So work done the impeller, the equation also stated at equation 2, which is we put all the data, the information that we got, and then we got that the work done by the impeller is 1.11 joules. Okay, for the analysis of flow simulation, which is the torque, as we can see that the torque value is 3.509 torque produced from the flow simulation result. Okay, for the velocity, from the flow simulation result, water start to hit the first edges of the propeller with the 0.329 meter per second and then deflect to the second edges of the propeller and produce a higher velocity at 1.371 meter per second, which is from the first edge, water start to deflect to the second edge with a higher velocity because of the deflection of water. Okay, as we can see that the graph for the velocity for the flow simulation result, velocity of the graph show that the increased trend from the first edges, which is the line for the green one, and then to the second edges. This because due to the 30-degree angle of the blade that caused the deflection of water from the inlet to the outlet with a greater velocity edges. Okay, for the velocity in x direction, the result of the flow simulation for the GO plot shows that the characteristic of fluid, such as the average velocity and maximum velocity of fluid that hit the propeller of the turbine. As we can see that the value of the average velocity is 1.121 meter per second and the max velocity is 1.720 meter per second. So, okay, for the graph of the velocity in x direction, when due to the deflection from the second edges to the third edges, the velocity of water increased from 0.25 meter per second to 1.35 meter per second when the water deflects. Okay, we go through to the analysis of the pressure. As per Bernoulli equation, pressure is inversely related to the velocity. This means that the higher the velocity of the fluid, the lower the pressure exit it. Fluid pressure is caused by the random motion of the fluid molecules. So as we can see that there are three axes, which is the x, y, and z of the blade, and of the blade of the turbine. Okay, as we can see for the pressure graph for the flow simulation result, the pressure decreased when the water hit the first edges to the second edges of the turbine. This is because there is resistance from the angle of the blade. The third one, which is then the value of the pressure increase from the second edges to the third edges due to deflection of angle. Usually, due to deflection of the angle, the velocity of water will increase and the pressure also will increase. Okay, for the forces, for the analysis of the force, as we can see that the value of the force which is produced from the flow simulation, which is 29.158 Newton. Okay, we refer to the graph of the force, which as you can see that the value is decreasing from the 100 newtons to the 20 and then start constant at the 50 CPU time per second, which is this mean that the constant velocity of the water when the turbine starts. Okay, calculation based on the Pico hydro turbine flow simulation. For the power efficiency, so we have to calculate the power efficiency, which is power efficiency P in is equal to P out. So for the P in, we got that 3.066 kilowatt And for the P out of the turbine, which is the formula P equal to tau dot omega, and then we got the P out, which is 2.5510 kilowatt. So the power efficiency is power output over the power input and time hundreds. So the value is the power efficiency is 83.20%. Okay, comparison between the theoretical and the flow simulation result. The first one is efficiency of the turbine is 83.25, while remaining is due to losses such as the frictional losses. Okay, frictional losses occur due to resistance of water of the turbine. Okay, the third one, theoretical output of the power is 2.21 kilowatt, while the flow simulation is 2.55, which is the greater from the theoretical output. The percentage error is about 15.38%. This is because the flow simulation output power result is more accurate because based on real-time system and more accurate compared to the theoretical calculation. Okay, for the conclusion, systemic theory approach for designing the simulation of Pico hydro turbine using a SolidWorks flow simulation and analyze the flow simulation. The second one is incorrect selection and improper sizing of this component would cause a turbine to operate on a desirable performance. So we have to choose the parameter, we have to select in the proper way, very proper way. The third one, which is a good approach for implementation of renewable energy, starting from the design of the modeling, and then we go through from the simulation. So we got the result and we can analyze the data, which is suitable or not from the parameter that we choose that has been set. Okay, for the last one, for the conclusion is this proof find the design of Pico hydro turbine for my project produced 2.55 kilowatt of the output power from the flow simulation result, and it is within the Pico hydro turbine range. The output power is to be used as alternative renewable energy to reduce the dependence on the national power supply. Okay, for the recommendation, to recommend that redefine the design by increasing the radius of the propeller and the accurate angle of the blade can be done to improve the turbine efficiency. So the second one, which is, and then future project can be looked into developing a suitable composite material for the Pico hydro turbine. Other than that, few considerations should be taken, such as the velocity of the flowing water must be suitable based on the turbine parameter and specification. So all of these can be studied to improve for the better purpose of the Pico hydro turbine to get the better efficiency. So I would like to thank you to my fellow friends, my lecturer, which is Dr. Mone, that helped me a lot in doing this project, and then also my parent that giving a motivational support all the time. Thank you.